driving, we're walking, and then I realized, oh shit, I probably have a battery life issue at this point because I still didn't get a charger. And then I actually looked at, I still didn't get a portable charger. Then I actually looked at the battery life and the shit said 3%. So before the phone would just cut off completely, I told y'all good night, and then that was the end of that. And then by the time I got back here, it was already, I mean, my phone, come on, we're not doing that. Anyway, with that being said, how's everybody doing this morning? What is up with DJ Akademiks? I'm thinking one of two things is about to happen. Either DJ Akademiks is about to end up with the best, the mother effing best hip hop show to come out because he's going to interview all of these guys, or there's a push right now. Now, I want to explain two things. Listen to me. We're going to have this conversation. There's either a push right now that's happening. We're going to talk about what the push is. Or he's about to have the best platform when he goes and he speaks to these individuals. And the reason in which why I'm saying that is we have to understand that the great divide in hip-hop right now is that the young kids all want to listen to the murder music. They don't want to listen to anything else. But the one person that they seem to listen to is DJ Akademiks. So if you want to reach the children, if you want to reach the generation, the young generation, it will always behoove you to have an individual in which, in concert with you, saying the same thing that they are influenced by. So that might be what this is more than anything else. But at the end of the day, I want to talk about both sides of the coin, because while we have individuals like Funkmaster Flex inviting them up on his program, while we have other individuals saying that they would be open to have a conversation with him, there's other people in which the way that he's speaking about them that I just don't think that they're going to be able to have a conversation with these people. And these particular individuals are powerful in the industry at one point, if they aren't now. So when we listen to what Russell Simmons had to say about DJ Akademiks, one of the things that we have to understand is a lot of what Russell said was tongue-in-cheek. I don't think people really get that. I think that sometimes when y'all talk to these dudes that's super rich, they are talking directly. Don't get this confused. But a lot of things that they say is tongue-in-cheek, because you have to remember, somebody that's been a millionaire for the last 30 years of their life are far removed from the trials and tribulations that we might suffer. So therefore, their perception or the way in which they process the information and then discharge the information to us isn't necessarily going to be in line with the same energy frequency that we have, because we're going through different stage in life. We're doing different things. So I say all that to say a lot of things that he said was actually, I believe, to be tongue-in-cheek and wasn't meant to be taken but so literal. I think he was acknowledging that DJ Akademiks is a troll to hip hop. This is what I think Russell Simmons was doing. You could take your own perception of this, or perspective of this, but I think he was acknowledging that DJ Akademiks is actually a troll of hip hop, and at the same time, while acknowledging that he's a troll of hip hop, he was trolling him. So that's why I'm saying the way that DJ Akademiks responded, I didn't necessarily think that it was too quick to go napalm bomb. Is that fair? I think DJ Akademiks too quickly went to the napalm bomb. I think he could have said something and seen what the response was back from what he said. You understand what I'm saying? And then after seeing what the response was, see how the public take it before he go napalm bomb Russell Simmons. Reason being is the next person I want to speak about real quick. We're about to do roll call. Get me to the 6-minute mark. I want to finish saying what I'm saying right here. About the 6-minute mark. Get your comments in. The reason why I'm saying that is because the next individual in which he spoke on was Ebro. And Ebro, as we all know, is the head of Apple Music. And Apple Music Global, just so we can be clear. And then he accused Ebro of a lot of things. One of the things in which he accused Ebro of is the artists that he doesn't put into rotation. But if you listen to the majority of the artists that aren't put into rotation, it's murder music. So is Ebro wrong? Do we want more murder music in rotation just because we want to be fair? Or do we want to have some semblance of civility and say, there's this one platform that not all murder music is allowed onto, but we're going to keep some murder music off of. That's one. Two, if you pay attention to the people that were named, a lot of these people are currently in the press for bad reasons over long periods of time. Now, I'm not giving Ebro a pass on this. Don't get it confused. I don't see no reason why Tory Lanez, I know what he's accused of, but come on, Ebro. I don't see no reason why Tory Lanez, you don't want Kodak Black. I get it. He has a long history of crime and violence. You don't want to support whatever they got going on over there. I get it. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. I get it. You don't want NBA Youngboy, long history of crimes and violence. I get it. You don't want, the Bebe, crimes and violence. I get it. Right? So just like Act don't want people to tell him how to do his job, why is Act always telling other people how to do their job? Is that fair? I'm not asking to say am I right or wrong. We're about to get to the Reginae shit. You know I love Reginae. We're about to get to her. And that's what I wanted to start the whole show off by asking. Akademiks is always saying nobody can tell him how to do his job. But why is Akademiks always questioning how someone else is doing their job and saying that he has the right to question them, but no one has the right to question him? Sounds like a narcissist. Blizz Lanes, shout out to Blizz Lanes. He says, good morning, Frost, BBN community, salute. Shout out to Ben Roman. He says, top of the morning, Frost, act the softest YouTube on the planet. I'm going to say this much, and this is what y'all don't understand. If you knew how many problems there is behind the scenes, you'll understand that a lot of these YouTubers that's not talking about their problems behind the scenes have problems. And these YouTubers that talk about their problems behind the scenes got more than they're telling you. You got to understand, when you do this shit for a living, there's niggas that's going to be jealous of you because the perceived money they think you got. There's people that's going to be jealous of you because the perceived fame that they think you got. There's people that's going to be jealous of you just because of the way other people love you. There's people that's going to be jealous of you just because no matter what you do, they're going to think you too good for them. Let me explain something to you. I was literally at the basketball court playing basketball. A kid went for a layup, looked like he hit me in the face on purpose. I got upset about it. You know, people blame me and say I was picking on a little kid. Nigga hit me in the face. I can't get over that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I done seen the nigga a ton of times. I just avoid him. Because, I mean, he's a little kid. He's like, I don't know, 16 years old, 15 years old. I don't know what the fuck. So people gonna be people. There's nothing you can do about it. And whenever you are a content creator, you have to have a pretty good understanding. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's gonna be people that their whole thing is they're trying to get clout. There's people out here ready to die for clout. There's people out here, they ready to die for clout. You understand? And when you're a content creator, that's one thing that you do have, whether you got money or not. There's people out here ready to die for clout. Just never forget that part. Ben Roman said, how about 6ix9ine getting into a fight in Dubai and almost getting his chain snatched? Had they not been so this, including The classy lucky. I don't really know what to say about that particular situation. He went up, ran up on a dude. Other people hold the guy down while he punched him in the face. I don't know. I don't want to talk about that. I don't know what to tell you about that. I don't think that makes him look good at all. Anybody could hit somebody while somebody else is holding them. I don't think that's hard. I don't know what we're supposed to be saying here. You want to talk about it because you want to like go at him and talk about like that was some sucker shit? Other than that, there's nothing else I can say about that. He literally was hitting somebody while other people were holding him down. I mean, what the fuck? What are we talking about? Shout out to Rugi Alves. He says, Morning Frost. Salute my brother. Shout out to Artie D. Glass. He says, Happy Sunday. Blessings to all. Blessings to all. I may have 6'9" chain not been so thick. Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, one of the benefits of having those thick chains is that it's not easy to snatch off. So that's one of the benefits. Like, which I don't understand is back in the fucking 80s when rappers was, you know, when hip hop was primarily, you know, in the hood, you know, wherever it was in America, but in the hood, I know in New York, niggas used to get their chains snatched all the time. Like to the point where snatching chains was still a thing in the 90s. You get your chain snatched, homie. I don't know what to tell you. I remember I was in high school. Chicks used to buy me jewelry. Damn. Anyway, I was just gonna say I never wanted chains because I always saw chains as if I got into a scrap with somebody, I'm gonna lose the chain, and I used to fight a lot, so I never wanted chains. So I used to get bracelets, bracelets and watches. And I never wanted chains because I used to fight a lot. So, and I used to be by myself. So I was like, if I got a chain, I'm calling that bullshit, and at the same time, like I'm gonna lose the shit most likely. You know, I'm going up against multiple people a lot of times. I'm by myself. But yeah, thick chains better. Let's talk about this Reginae shit. Let's talk about this shit right now. We done waited 12 minutes, 10 minutes into the show. Let's talk about this Reginae Carter shit right now. First act, you wrong. Copy? Act, you wrong. First of all, Act tried to say, I'm going to tell you what most likely happened. All right? Let's keep it a stack. And this is what I'm saying. I don't know if Act is personally picking problems with everybody in hip-hop from previous generations or not. But it seems like he's purposely picking problems with people from other generations of hip-hop on purpose. I think he's trying to force people to say his name so they could talk to them. He trolling old school artists. Listen and pay attention. This is what I'm saying. He's either going to have the most incredible show possible, or niggas is about to do a thing and get him up out of here while they get him drill music up out of here. I think they gave him a choice. Like, yo, you either gonna, drill music is on the way out, homie. That shit is gone. That shit's about to be a dub. Most of those niggas is going to jail. A lot of them other niggas isn't gonna get on playlists. Also, in cities like New York, they don't even allow some of them niggas to even fucking perform. So a lot of them drill artists is about to go the way of the fucking dodo. So you can either jump on board with us, or we gonna shoot you down and try to go at your platform. But just so we can be clear, I don't think anybody can go at Act's platform. I think to go at Act's platform, I don't think anybody can go at Act's platform. I don't think anybody can go at Act's platform. Just so we can be clear. Anyone. Act has organically built a base that don't give a fuck about hip-hop or whatever the hell he's actually talking about. They just like hanging out with him. I don't think he could be taken down. I think the only way that you could remove Act is if there were legal matters that you could get him caught up in. the FBI steps in for one reason or another, and I think he's too smart to have done anything along those lines. But let's talk about this Reginae Carter, and I'm going to tell you why he's wrong. And this is why I think a lot of this shit is bullshit. That nigga YFN Lucci got locked up how long ago? Reginae Carter stayed single for how long? Publicly single for how long? My nigga, I follow her. You know I know. She was publicly single for a long time, homie. She literally broke up with fucking YFN Lucci months ago. Publicly, she broke up with the nigga months ago on fucking social media. Now, this is what I think he's trying to make a point about, and I agree with him. That nigga she with, that is not her man. I don't care what nobody say. They just got that guy there so she don't gotta be fucking look like she's single anymore. For whatever the reason might be. Shout out to Reginae Carter. If you're waiting for me, babes, stay single. I'm gonna make it to Atlanta at some point. And I'm gonna throw the ring on the finger. We gonna have one of the most beautifications of weddings that ever existed. There's gonna be stars in the sky. They're gonna come down to the ground. Look, point being is this. I'm gonna say something about me. I gotta stop. So, I am never disrespectful towards anybody that feels like they need to do something to themselves to improve themselves through you. With that being said, I have no problem, and I would never say that I would not date a female that went and got any kind of surgeries. That's insane. I don't even know her character. So with that being said, just because I said that I love natural women, that doesn't mean that I don't appreciate women that went and did other things. I can appreciate both, can I? Yo, don't anybody consider that to be kind of like you feel oppressed, kind of? Like if you say you appreciate natural women, so now all of a sudden every woman that got a BBL or some kind of extra put on, now they feel like you attacking them? Like, why can't we like natural women anymore? Like, is there an issue with that? No, this is a real question. Like, this is a real question. Do anybody else feel like there's a energy put out there like we can't like natural women? Like we have to think a woman that has surgery looks better than a natural woman? Like, I don't have, like, what the fuck? I don't understand the problem. Also, you don't know who had surgery and who didn't. There's people getting nips and tucks all the time that you can't even fucking tell. The fuck? Anyway, with that being said, there was a shorty standing outside the supermarkets this morning. Yeah, she had a BBL. But I also want to say this. So I was on the train yesterday. Shout out to Ben Roman joining Force Army. Salute my brother. We need all members. Everybody that come back and become a member of the BBN community. Once again, definitely appreciate you, my brother, and appreciate everybody that's on the fence, that's thinking about it, because even thinking about it is better than a no. With that being said, listen, pay attention. So I saw this Asian shorty on the train yesterday, and I didn't even know me and her was in a conversation. I got on the train. She said something about the music once or twice, and then I didn't really think nothing about it. But then when she got off the train, she said bye. So now I'm hoping I see her again. And she was like thick, like regular, but not thick like black girl thick. Like, not thick like Caribbean thick. Like, I don't know how to explain it. She was doing all of the things, so. Definitely put a baby in it. Ben Roman says he better leave LL Cool J alone. Didn't he watch In Too Deep? He don't want no part of that. I'm hoping not. Definitely what was coming back. Support my brother Frost and the BBN family. Definitely salute you, Ben Roman. Salute everybody. Let's get to the actual show. I want to say, so T.I. has decided to come out and speak out against DJ Akademiks. Somebody said something that I thought was interesting. They said, how does he get to call himself a DJ and he has never made anybody any beats? I'm going to say something about all the local DJs that was in my neighborhood when we was growing up. They were all working like to learn how to do scratches and cuts and do mixes so niggas could come rap over the top of they mixes. So I'm agreeing. Why do we call DJ Akademiks a DJ? Should we just call him Akademiks? Is he just DJ because we just decided he's a DJ? I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm curious. Because, okay, anybody could spin fucking tunes. Is he working in a lab to create beats? Is he at least taking other people's beats and mixing them together for people to rap over the top of or sing over the top of? Is he the guy that shows up with the iPad? I mean, the iPhone and shit. They go, man, I got the, don't worry, I got the playlist. I'm the DJ. Is he that guy? Or is he the dude really spinning the, because I've seen, just so we can be clear, I've seen old footage of him like in a basement doing something. He's not a DJ, nor is Vlad. Shout out to Apex. Salute the Philly. R.I.P. to PBN Rock. R.I.P. to PNB Rock. I don't know why I say that wrong all the time. R.I.P. to PNB Rock. Salute the Philly. We got Philly in the building. Shout out to Apex. Yo, so my point is this. How is he calling himself a DJ? Like, is he really a DJ? He's not making beats. He's not. What is he doing? So I don't think we should be calling him DJ Akademiks no more, to be honest with you. He's Akademiks. That's his name and shit. Don't get it confused. But is DJ part of his name or is it a title? If he's saying in his name, then we keep calling him DJ Akademiks because it's his name. But it can't be a title, right? Maybe his first name is really Dejan? Like the mustard. Oh, mommy. But seriously. And why is he coming after Reginae Carter? She publicly broke up with that nigga a dumb long time ago. She can't date nobody. I agree. The nigga she dating don't look like the type of nigga she look like she would be interested in. That's for one. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That nigga look like a whole square. Like a square. Like, I'm a square. Like, I don't want no problems with nothing. I don't want no problems. Why do black people have to want to die in the streets? Because somebody explain that point to me also. Like, if you're a black man, you're supposed to, like, want to die in the streets. Like, we're fucking Vikings or some shit. And we trying to get into Valhalla. Why we have to want to die in the streets? Because somebody explain that shit to me? Could somebody please explain that shit to me? Like, why do black men have to want to die in the streets? Like, can't we want more? I ain't meaning to get off topic, but, like, what the fuck, yo? Name one artist that DJ Akademiks promotes that didn't promote death music. Name one artist that DJ Akademiks, because that's what he prefers to be called, right? And this is not disrespect. Name one artist that DJ Akademiks promotes. Name me 3 artists. How about that? Because he promotes a ton of artists that don't do anything but talk violence. Name me 3 artists that he promotes that does not talk violence or uplifting or positive. Drake doesn't count. Promotes, not talk about. He talks about all artists. Shout out to Judah. Promotes. He talks about all artists, so not the ones he talk about. So when Kendrick Lamar does something and he talks about it, that doesn't count. What counts is the artist that he decides to go on his platform and be like, oh, this is the bow, and then fall asleep like this, and then wake up 2 hours later screaming how dope the fucking album is. That shit. Anybody? Anybody has an artist that he promotes like that that doesn't contribute to the murder music and the death talk in our communities? Is my mic working? Can somebody drop some frost? I don't know if y'all can hear me. What up, Judy? This is Morning Frost. Morning. Let's see what the morning word is while I'm waiting for y'all to respond. John 2:6 says, whoever claims to live in him must live as Jesus did. Magnifying the Lord's name in your actions. So if I'm guessing, this is just my interpretation, whoever claims to live in him must live as Jesus did. So we can't be perfect. And Jesus in actuality wasn't perfect. He didn't come into his actual self until he was like 30, 33. So I'm assuming what that means is try to magnify the Most High's name in our actions. So we should be trying, all of our actions should be trying to magnify the Most High's name. So everything we do should be in praise of the Most High. To bring light to his name, so he could bring light to our lives. Shout out to the Most High, just because. What up, Jay Green? All the D Glass dropping those rules. Definitely appreciate. Okay, y'all can hear me. What up, Shaq? All right, y'all can hear me. All right, so he started beef with New York. Now he's starting beef with Atlanta. Is LA next? Is LA next? He started beef with old school hip hop. Once you start talking about that, you're talking about New York. We all know that. Now he started beef with Atlanta. He dissed the daughter of a legend, Lil Wayne, who's currently a business partner and under the umbrella and under the protection, you could say, of T.I. So is he coming for LA next? Or am I saying, or is everything I'm saying just, I'm just grasping at straws? He's not really trying to create a freaking reasons so that when he drops his show and when he actually does his show and all these people pull up, everybody isn't gonna come up and be like, oh shit, we gotta watch. I think that there's a good chance they might be trying to make the best television interview platform, because I think the old school niggas been trying to talk to Akademiks for the longest and he ain't been talking to them. No, he wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for the old. None of us would have a job. Well, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be doing hip hop, but for the people who do primarily hip hop stuff, no, would not have a job. I would have just been doing movie stuff, to be honest with you. Darnell Mills said he really do be doing too much. I'm going to agree with you. He's having all of the fun. But once again, he's a troll. Everybody forgets that DJ Akademiks is a troll. Y'all do know he's a troll, right? Y'all know that, right? This isn't... He's a troll. He's just a person who is trolling people and building their career rather than trolling people and destroying their career. But he's a troll. He trolls and helps you. He's not the troll that comes to try to break down your platform. But he's a troll. I think people just forget he's a troll. The only time he comes for you to try to hurt your platform is if you come for him and try to hurt his platform. Other than that, I don't generally see him coming for people. You know, unless there's like a problem personally that he might have their friends or whatever the fuck. I don't know. He's a troll. Listen, okay. Do y'all know how many of the things that he say I don't even think he believe? Devil's Advocate says I think he was referring to the drugged out, alcohol, older rappers, and the companies never looked for them bad contracts, etc. Actually, he said he was kind of joking when he first said it. It was kind of, he literally said that. He said he actually said it initially, like, you know, tongue in cheek, like joking. But people took it seriously. So he said, so we here now, fuck it. He literally said that. He was trolling. The Bible says that the Lord's church doesn't dwell inside of a building and can't be built with hands. The Bible also says whenever you have more than one person, more than two people together speaking about the Most High's name, he's in presence. He's there. So I get it. You don't want us to talk about God. Not a problem. When you meet him, I hope you have a really good discussion about it. Devil's Advocate says, yeah, it did say that. Yeah. The reason why I'm not upset at the people that come in here and troll me, because I feel like they're going to hell. Because I'm not doing anything to them, and I'm going to continue to not do anything to them. So everything that you do is reasons for you to go to hell. Literally. I'm not even capping. That energy. So shout out. Do whatever you feel like doing. Have all of your fun in this life. And he instantly took back the comments about Reginae. He shouldn't have said it. Because he's wrong. Why do you think I'm not really going over what he said too tough? Basically, what he said is that she got over the relationship with IF and Lucci like this way too quick. And then now she dating some other nigga that don't even look nothing like she in the street niggas. No, YF and Lucci could have been a street nigga from what we see, but we don't know that nigga personally. We don't know how a nigga is personally when he with his woman. Like, what the fuck? Y'all niggas be thinking niggas be with they women and they be having a whole outside public persona on when they with they woman in quiet time? You don't know how that nigga with his woman when they alone. You don't know what kind of bond or relationship they have. Like, that's crazy. Like, you understand what I'm saying? But I will say this. If you look at the dude she's with now, that nigga don't look like he fit. I am going to say the same thing, though. We don't know their relationship personally, but they don't look. When Reginae and Lucci was together, Reginae looked a certain way. I don't see her with that similar type of glow, if that's fair. Is that fair? My dude, how you going at Reginae Carter? I don't even understand how anybody beefs with her. Does she have beef? Like, how can she catch beef, homie? You see them legs? Them shits is thick as hell. Everybody think it's not just the butt, man. The butt poking out is dope, but it's the thighs, man. It's the thighs. It's always the thighs. Thighs and the hips. I don't know, that's just for me and shit. Other guys, I don't know what the fuck y'all like. Some dudes like the fucking chicken legs with the spalding on the back. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's literally nothing wrong with that. Not for nothing. I'm single, so I damn sure can't talk about somebody. So when I'm saying that there's nothing wrong with that, I sincerely mean that. Sebastian Tompkins says, BBN fam, good morning, salute. How you doing this morning? How's everybody doing? Nigga T.I. told the nigga, basically, I don't know what kind of threat he gave the nigga. But the shit T.I. said sounded like a super threat, yo. Hold on, let's play the shit T.I. said. How are you gonna tell other people to move on? You can't move on. Why don't you move? Yo, imagine another nigga trying to tell you what to do with your life. Niggas is narcissists. Niggas be like, I'm gonna tell you who you can and can't support. I control you people. When I tell you don't support Jack Frost, you're gonna not support him because I control your mind. I control your mind. I can tell you who to support and who not to support. Can I say something real quick and I'm going to play this? Imagine thinking that somebody is in need of help and having the nerve to tell everybody don't help them. Just put that in your brain for a moment. Let that process for a moment. Imagine you, not these people, but imagine you being an individual that thinks that somebody needs help or assistance, and then you going and telling other people don't help or assist them. Just think about that. This is 9 Mag TV. He got it up.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Reginae under the umbrella.
Alright, I'm gonna play it without that shit because that is too much static.
Yes, I've been. So, umbrella.
Okay, we're gonna have to find this somewhere else. This is crazy. What the fuck? Do they do that on purpose? Like, do they put that static in there on purpose? I guess so nobody can play it on their page, but I mean, I can't even shout it out and send people to your page. The fuck? Hold on. We're gonna see if T.I. got it on his page real quick. God dang it. I don't even. What's T.I.'s page? There you go, trouble, man. Oh no, this is just T.I.'s area just is all fucked up. Nigga under a whole waterfall. This nigga, what the fuck are you doing? T.I., what are you doing? How are we gonna hear you? Is this nigga always doing too much? I don't even know if that's the conversation. I'm not even waiting for that shit. What the fuck, T.I.? Damn, you always doing too much. What the fuck, yo? Anyway, I know I can't listen to all that static again. Shout out to T.I. for just, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. Shout out to El Prez. He says, salute Frost, BB and family. Let's be great, everyone. And whenever we helping somebody else be the best them that they could be in that moment, we being the best us that we could be. So go out there and be great. God first. That's a fact. Don't let anybody lie to you. Go out there and be great, homie. I just think that's, So, just so we could be clear, he started problems with New York. Now he's starting problems with Atlanta. And then he said let him be quiet because he was talking about Ebro. He was like, before the big boys really get mad at him. I think Ak has immense value. What up, Mike Jones? Salute. I'm not sure which Mike Jones that is. I think that's super. I don't know if that's super producer or not. That might be the super producer. That's the super producer. Salute to Philly. Rest in peace to PNB Rock. Listen and pay attention. I want to be clear. In any regard, salute to Philly and rest in peace to PNB Rock. And listen and pay attention. Shout out to Vivian Sanchez. Akademiks has incredible value because his community stands with him no matter what. That's incredible value. That's why he's able to talk like he talk. They ain't got shit to do with hip hop. It ain't got shit to do with hip hop. He could talk the way he talk because his community ain't going nowhere. His community is gonna support him. To the point where he was able to build a fortune. What up, King Will? Said what up to King Will, I'm not sure. What up, Santrez Giles? Or Gals, like Gal from Street Fighter. I'm not 100% sure. Which I hated, by the way, because he had that fucking cheese. He had that damn cheese with the kick flip in it. The whip shit. Hated that damn thing. What do y'all think about that anyway? Put it in the chat. Do y'all think Akademiks was out of line? I'm curious. Do you think T.I. Did anybody hear T.I.'s response? Because I can't play that shit. That shit is just too much static. Did anybody hear, or whatever the fuck that is? I think he was standing under a waterfall. Like, what the fuck was he doing? Like, what the hell was that about? In any regard, I wish I had the opportunity to interview a couple of these guys. I really need a manager. I need a manager so bad. You have no idea. Somebody who's actually a manager and does it for a living. Not somebody who talks about that they're a manager but really doesn't manage shit. They just stand around, watch other people make money, and then try to figure out a way to steal it from them. No, well, Axe following is mostly because of the War in Chirac series. I am not gonna lie to you. I think that he did a lot of good work during the War in Chirac series. I think he's 100% somebody that could call themselves, even though I don't know if he went to school for journalism or anything like that, but he's definitely has he has a lot of journalistic skills. I don't know about integrity, but skills, yes. A lot of women do that. Chloe Bailey, she got no backlash, or Rennie Rucci crickets. A lot of women do what? Date somebody after they break up. Like I said, she been broke up with that dude. She broke up with that dude a dumb long time ago. And Rennie Rucci, man, got out of jail. What are you talking about? She didn't date nobody else. She stayed with the dude. He got out of jail. What was it? I think he got out of jail. Rennie Rucci, shorty got out of jail, right? And I don't know if Chloe Bailey is dating, but you spelled that wrong. The L before the O. Well, the L before the E and the O at the end of it. I forgot to spell the damn name now, too. I'm going, man. Yeah. What the fuck? The L before the O. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Sunday morning is early. We having this DJ Akademiks discussion because apparently he wants to stay in the news. I think, just me speaking, we're literally in a time and period where we're about to a lot of these rappers that y'all think are great rappers, or a lot of these rappers that y'all enjoy, about to go the way of the dodo. I'm gonna explain something to y'all. Y'all know they dragging Ice Spice, right? Oh, Chloe was dating Gunna. You just keep spelling her name wrong. That's right, she was dating Gunna. But Gunna just got locked up. Like, Gunna just got locked up. Shout out to New York Fine and salute. He said, "Hey Jack, what's up? Blessings to you, BBN fam. Salute to you, my brother. Are you gonna go back green team? I'm curious. I mean, I'm not trying to put pressure, but I would appreciate it, or it would behoove me, or it would be to the benefit of the BBN network, the more people go back to the green team. I don't know what Chloe Bailey is doing in regards. I don't know her situation with Gunna. I never thought her and Gunna was a real relationship. Let's just keep it a stack. Gunna looks like he's built like a woman. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. He looks like he's built like a woman. I never believed that relationship. I don't believe a lot of these relationships. Maybe they banging. I don't know. I just don't be believing a lot of them. He built like a woman, yo. Make sure your children get outside and get some exercise, man. Make sure your kids run around, man. Make sure your kids is active, man. So just make sure they active, man. Also, he probably just has a high estrogen diet, though. You understand what I'm saying? He probably, whatever the fuck he's putting in his body is just probably high on estrogen. Not for nothing. When he get old, he gonna have titties. I promise you. I'm not trying to go at nobody, but a lot of bodybuilders, when they get old, get titties, and the reason being is that when they was pumping all of that testosterone and steroids, when their body stop making the testosterone and steroids, then what happens is they start getting all of that, the feminine shit start going crazy, the estrogen and shit like that start, boom, the next thing you got titties. Next thing they crying all the time. They talked about it in, if you remember the movie Fight Club. Remember his homeboy in Fight Club that had the big titties? Meatloaf? That's why his titties was big. Because he used to be a bodybuilder. And then when he stopped doing the bodybuilding, his body just, the estrogen levels went crazy. So when the estrogen levels went crazy, he started getting titties, started lactating, all types of different shit. I think they say he was lactating. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember that part all the way. Shout out to King Slade. He says, "Good morning, Jack. Salute. How's everything doing? I hope everything's going fine with you and yours." Yeah, but Shorty. Oh, and I want to say this about Shorty that I saw this morning with the BBL also. I thought she was prettier than her ass was whatever. Like, I thought she was pretty. Like, her face card, from what I saw, her face card was like, it was straight. Like, like, I'm just saying, like, her face card was straight. Like, a lot of y'all pretty, I don't know, man. Let me just be quiet. What the fuck do I know, man? I don't know nothing. All the stuff I think apparently is wrong. So, that's why I be saying that. I tend to have an opinion that is just my opinion, and many other people don't tend to share my opinion often, which makes me kind of original. But I do want to show you something. I got something to play for y'all real quick. Just bear with me. I got something I want to play for y'all real quick. Let's check this out. So this has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. You should go to the Giants-Cowboys game at the bar tomorrow night. I don't know, maybe. If y'all want me to go to the Giants-Cowboys game, I'll go to the Giants-Cowboys game. But you know what that means. Because y'all always say I should go do stuff. Okay, I'll go do it. What we doing? How we making it happen? I'll go. New York wanted the migrants. I have no opinion. What the fuck? They didn't let me get this video? Okay, hold on. They didn't let me get the video. Let me see something real quick. they're gonna let me know where I didn't download it from. So then I could go back to the page. Give me 1 second. What the fuck? Nope, it didn't even let me know where to pay. Oh, I know where it's at. Boom. Sorry about that. I put it somewhere special. I wanted to make sure I said this. I wanted to make sure I played this on the show. Because I want y'all to understand. People think I'm just saying people are doing evil shit. I'm not. I literally do be trying to explain to y'all. Some of the shit that people do is evil and y'all think it's just them having an opinion. And it's not.
Y'all, something's going on.
Fuck. What date is it? 8 a.m. God dang it. Where did I send it? It just didn't let me fucking record. It didn't let me save it. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. And I don't know where I found it. Boom. Alright, shout out to that shit. That's all I can say about that. Hold on. Reginae Carter. See, this is the dude. This nigga don't look like what she was just with, so niggas is trying to say shit. First of all, people could change their opinions of what they want. That's one. But I agree. They don't look like they match. Like, that don't look... I don't know. What the fuck do I know? She don't look like she glowing like when she was with that other nigga. That's what I'm saying. She was with that other nigga. She looked like she was glowing like a motherfucker. Yeah, it's not gonna let me find it. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where I put it. I want to apologize about that, y'all. I don't know where it's at, and I don't know where I put it. I know where I put it. It just didn't save, and there's nothing I can do about that. All right. So pissed. You have no idea how pissed I am. Why should I be upset at the migrants coming to New York? I don't know what. I have no take. I have zero take. My entire perception of it is that New York is always been one of the places that they send immigrants. That's just what it is. So if there's anywhere in America I would expect for immigrants to come in and they get shipped to, it would be New York, right? We have Ellis Island here. So that's just what I would expect to happen. So I don't really have an opinion on it at all. I mean, if you want to ask me what opinions do I have on other political positions that orbit that particular topic, then I'll have an opinion on those. But I don't think that there's anything wrong or out of line or even uncustomary for New York to take in immigrants, migrants, or anything like that. Because that's always been what New York has been. Remember, we see movie after movie where people will say that their first visions of America was the lady with the torch. You understand what I'm saying? So often when we even hear, when we watch movies and television shows now, that's based in, I don't know, the 20s or the 30s or whatever the fuck, when people was migrating over here a lot. You'll hear people talking about, when they talk about coming to America, you hear them talking about New York, you hear them talking about Boston. You understand? So these are just places where I think they were seen. So I have no feeling about that. I think that our politicians could do more for the people who currently live here that will be in similar situations than these migrants if they didn't help them. So I think they should do that, if that's the question. But no, I have no problem or issue with migrants coming to New York, especially since I know why they're sending them here. They send them here because the next generation of New Yorkers isn't going to have enough workers. They do understand this, right? Black people, pardon me, there's certain individuals who are in New York, who are a certain demographic, not just black, who are meant to be the mules. The mules. You get it? That's meant to do the hard work that needs to be done in New York City to keep the city going. In a generation, there's not going to be enough. Because we have too many people now who are either too strung out on drugs, we have too many children getting killed, we have too many situations where our communities have been destroyed to the point where we're not even going to be able to put out enough mules to keep New York City running. So they have to go get migrants, and they have to start importing other people. You do understand this, right? Go look at participation in schools. They started tearing our schools apart when they did that. Well, they've been tearing our schools apart. But they started really getting into the tearing our schools apart with that No Child Left Behind bullshit. And when that No Child Left Behind shit came out, I was telling everybody that was a bad idea, and I was getting killed. All I heard was that I don't love the kids. All I heard is that I don't know anything about politics. I was just getting absolutely ran over the coals. And come to find out, I was right. And come to find out, I was literally right for the reasons why I was telling these people. You understand? Same people that I get into conversations with, and they swear up and down that they know everything to me. Every time I say something, they say the opposite. I'm going to say this. It's great to feed the neighbors, but it's better to feed your own children. Now, obviously, I'm saying it's great to help the house next door, but first you have to help your own house so you can help the house next door. See, Satan is going to say, I'm going to tell you what Satan is going to say. Satan is going to say you have to help others before you could get anything. God is going to say, look, if I give you the opportunity to bless others, will you? That's different energy. Satan is gonna come and say, well, before I could give you anything, you have to do this. He's gonna give you shit that you have to do that's not possible. You understand? He's gonna tell you that you have to go do things that are not possible. Because remember, Satan gotta break you and make you stop believing in God. Remember that point. Satan's whole job is to make us stop believing in God. Never forget that. Satan's whole job is to move us as far away from God as possible. Why do you think they hate when I talk about God in here? And I literally know who those people are. I could blow them up and tell you, but I'm not, because I'd rather God deal with them. You understand? God is going to say, if I bless you, will you bless others? Satan is going to say, you have to bless others before I give you anything, knowing that you don't have anything to bless others with. So therefore, he never has to give you anything. Copy? I mean, just explaining the absolute logic that I don't understand how people don't get. When I be like, how do people not understand this? Maybe people do understand it, and I just be confused and think people don't understand it. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. The fuck do I know? I'm so upset that I don't have that thing that I wanted to show y'all. I thought I saved it. I wanted to show that to y'all so bad. Thought I saved it. So upset that I do not have it. It was important. And it was important. I sent it on that phone. That's how come I know it's supposed to be in this specific thing. So I sent it to somebody. Who the fuck did I send it to? Hold on, give me 1 second. I think I sent it to somebody. Who the fuck did I send it? Or did somebody send it to me? No, I sent it to somebody. Who the fuck I sent it to? I really want to play it. I have no idea. Which I want to talk about, put it in the chat. We're 60 minutes into the show, 61 minutes into the show. Which I want to talk about, put it in the chat. I'm thinking about lunch. I'm going to stay in for lunch today, though. I'm not going out. That was actually not a bad idea somebody had going to the game. Do y'all want to start going? We can choose one game a week, whether it's a Sunday game, a Thursday game, or a Monday night game, and to go to the bar and go watch it in a bar. We could choose one a week. Oh, that's what's up, Level Up. Appreciate you. Like I said before, when we have support to the channel, I could do shit. We've been getting support, so I've been going out and doing shit. When we have no support, there's nothing I could do. When we have support to the channel, I could do shit. I can't do all of the shit y'all want me to do because I still don't have enough support. But I could do some things when I have support to the channel. I'm hoping people understand that. That's all I could do. All I could do is hope people can understand that. Other than that, I can't do nothing. Anyway, what y'all want to talk about? We could go to Times Square more often. I need to buy a charger. A regular charger. I was just there. I was enjoying myself. It would have been dope to be there with, not alone. But, I mean, it is what it is. It would have been dope not to be alone. But, you know, it is what it is. Whatever. I wish there was somewhere. I came back last night and they had something going on here in Coney Island. It was somebody's birthday or something. They got I see where the spot is now, I guess, where people be at. I was gonna go and get a little bit closer to look, but I know I'm a content creator or whatever, but what you gotta understand is a lot of people don't want everybody to know where they at. And I really be thinking like that I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be thinking like that, man. There's a couple of times I did not record a person somewhere. And it was a good idea. I don't know what else to tell you. Remember, everything we do is online. You don't never know. You don't never know. You just never know. Understand? So I don't like really just recording. That's why I prefer to ask people. You understand? Almost all the niggas I know, like, I know a lot of niggas that can't be on tape or you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say. You just gotta be aware. That's what I'm saying. So they had some shit going on. It was somebody's birthday. They had it looked like dude had was that a McLaren? They had like a McLaren out there and everything. Like they had this shit popping. I was gonna go over there, but like I said before, I don't know who over there I know. So you see a nigga walking up and shit asking questions. That nigga might be a cop. You don't know who the fuck that nigga is. And I think people around here already think I'm police or some stupid shit. So I was alone. How do I hate when I'm not trying to knock you, Vivian, but I hate when people say that. Yeah, I was alone. I'm always alone. I'm always by myself. It's always just me and God. That's it. It's okay though. I just don't want to think about it. Thank you. Appreciate you. No disrespect. It's just me and God. That's it. That's gonna have to be enough. Which I want to talk about, put it in the chat. I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody just have a good day. We're gonna go live again today at some point. I might go live, I don't know, in an hour or two or whatever. We're gonna go live again at some point. Just everybody have a good day. Just enjoy your day. Just everybody got reasons to feel blessed. Find what your reason is and cling to it. Like, comment, subscribe, join notification gang. Hashtag Bones Bones. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I have forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.